family, how are you? You know where I'm going. You know exactly where I'm going. Matter of fact, if you know me like the back of your hand, I'm going to pause the video right here for a little commercial break. Right in the comment section below where I'm going. You are absolutely right. I am going to Michaela's school. Because where else would I be going at this time during the day? Yep. So on today's episode of This Can't Be My Goddamn Life, the social worker called and said, she told Makayla about her suspension. She has a superintendent suspension. I have to go to a hearing. The nurse calls me and said Makayla says she's not feeling well. Her stomach is hurting. Her back is my neck, my back. And if I don't go, I'm going to seem like a D-head of a mom. Because I'm going to seem like I don't care about my child's well-being. And all of a sudden, as soon as she gets a suspension, she's not feeling well. So I have to go. Y'all ready for the rest? So Makayla will be receiving a superintendent suspension for probably about 2-3 weeks, meaning she's going to a suspension school far away. She's been through this before. Y'all ready for the kicker, though? They put the little boy in the same school. Girl! He's suspended as well in the same... So this school is far away. They got to take public transportation together. They're going to see each other all day. This school is a joke. She's been here before. You do no work. You sit in the classroom. There's a bunch of kids that's on suspension. Nobody takes it serious because they ain't going to see these kids for more than 3 weeks, so they could care less about these fucking kids. So y'all put them together. I mean, we could plan a wedding while we at it. Wedding and a baby shower. We might as well. Yo, sometimes I just got to kiki. I got to laugh. Baby, my only duty as a mother at this point is to show up. I don't defend. I don't deflect. I don't argue. My only job going forward is to show up as a mother. And that is about it at this point. You know why? Because I'm pouring life into my other children. I'm still pouring life into Makayla because I have no choice. But I'm pouring different life into my children to show them that mommy will not reward bad behavior, and you don't get mommy's undivided attention by acting out. So this weekend, we are going to, where are we about to go? We're supposed to be going to a family event, and then Sunday is Faith's birthday. So, you know, Faith has been working extra hard. Alyssa has been working extra hard. I feel like they know I'm stressed out, and they're like, dang, mommy going through a lot. We don't want to put more on her than she can bear. But I also want to let them know that their mental health matters, so they still have mommy's undivided attention. Let me tell you something. I am never complaining about parenting, but it is not for the weak. When I tell you I got 4 kids and I don't know how I got it this far, to those of you who have more than 4 children, my hat is taken off to you. Do you understand? For those of you who have 1 kid, and people always make that joke, you can't be one and done. How dare you only have 1 kid? 1 kid, who has 1 kid? Be proud. Be proud, be glad. They are a blessing. Don't get me wrong. Children are amazing, but you will get gray hairs faster than you ever know. And people think bearing children is just a thing. Like, oh, here's a baby. Oh, here's a baby. Oh, here's a baby. Take it from me who got 8,000 baby fathers. It's just like, oh, a baby? Shit, you want this baby? We had this baby. You gonna be left with that baby. You gonna be left to take care of that baby. It ain't all cute and laughs and giggles. Okay? It's real life, and it never ends. In every age is a new chapter. Newborn stage, toddler stage, baby stage, teenage stage, adult stage. And you don't get to stop parenting. You will always and forever be somebody's mother. The way they say, oh, when that child turned 18, now you deal with a grown-ass adult. You know how many women got their grown children living with them? It never stops. It never stops. So while you over there popping them out like it's a tax write-off, remember, you have to take care of him. I say all this to say, if you want a dog, baby, get a dog. I take that back. Don't get a dog. Because I done got one. You see all this stuff on the floors because she pulled it down. I never even knew dogs required this much responsibility. I grew up in the hood. I never seen nobody take their dog to the doctor. I'm just being honest with you. I didn't even know dogs go to doctors. Okay? Yeah, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. Okay? I ain't never seen nobody in my family take they pet to the vet. I ain't never seen them go to a breeder or a pet store. No, Ray down the street. Puppies had puppies. They gave you a puppy. You fed it till it died. Okay? Who is it? Okay. Oh. Thank you. Girl, I'm so messed up in the head. I thought they said ACS. They said UPS. Girl, I was about to say, I thought you was coming a different day. The kids ain't here. Let's go get them. My life kid. You see that right there? I ordered the table off Amazon and I ordered the couch off Shein. Shh. We'll see if it's a hit or miss. Let's not judge me. Don't judge me right now. It was cheaper than the furniture store. Thousands cheaper. So, we'll put that together when we get a chance. But, Princess, it's just a table, Bookie. Friday, January the 26th. Today is rough. Yesterday, as y'all seen, I got a call to pick Makayla up from school. Makayla got suspended. You know, the whole spiel I gave you guys yesterday. This morning, waking the kids up for school, noticing Makayla's laggy. Waking her up, getting the kids ready, waking her up. By the time Makayla gets up to get out of here, she's going to the suspension school, which is really far away. Long story short, I'm not stupid. I think I've been around this little whirlwind with her enough times to know when she's being sneaky. My brain cells start to work. Okay, Makayla, you going to school? Kaisha's going to take you. Since you're going to school, Kaisha's taking you. Makayla goes into full-blown tantrum mode. Yelling, kicking, screaming, crying, insanity. I called the ACS worker, no answer. Called her cell, called her office, no answer. I called the police, they said they'll be there shortly. There's nothing no one can do about it. But what else am I to do? She's bugging out. As I am waiting, Makayla leaves. Makayla ups and she runs out the door. What can I do? Chase her? Y'all want me to chase her, pull her by her hair, drag her so people on the streets could see me? Somebody call the police on me. I end up losing all my children. Called the police again, let them know she left. Called the school. I waited 45 minutes. Wait, how long my sister was here? Because my sister came too. My sister came here. She actually just left. Way longer than 45 minutes before I called the school. The suspension school, Makayla never showed up. Anyone want to take a lucky guess where they think Makayla is at right now? Don't worry, I'll wait. So I'm waiting for the police to get here so I can make my missing person report, because this is what I was told to do every time she run away, to report. I am exhausted. I am so tired. I'm becoming more and more numb as the days go by. I could understand if it came from like a triggering space, but Makayla can be doing absolutely fine. So okay, like mentally fit. Do you know Makayla had such a good night last night? She came in and she said, Mommy, can you buy me some hair to fix the front of my hair because my hair is coming out in the front? Jasmine would have said, of course, baby, let me get the hair for you right now. But being that you've done so much, I simply told her, Makayla, do you think you deserve for me to buy a hair for you to get your hair done? If you want, I can fix it, but I'm not going to purchase the hair. She didn't even take it back. She got in the bed. She laid with me. I said, this is the perfect time for me to have a conversation with her. I said, Makayla, I've been noticing around the house you being sneaky. You sneak in the iPads, you sneak in the devices. I see what you're doing. She said, nice and calm. She was honest with me. She said, Mommy, I can't control myself. I can't help it. I'm not trying to be bad and not listen to you, but I can't help it. It's something about the device that I just need to get on it. Remember I told y'all fair is fair? And I said how I didn't want her to feel attacked. So we all will be putting up our phones at 9 o'clock. Look what I did. Because I'm trying. Which is a charging dock that I got. Is directly next to my bed. I took everyone's phone last night. I put it on there. Remind you, Michaela don't have a phone. She doesn't have no devices. But I wanted to show her that she's not being picked on. So everybody got their phones taken away. I charged everybody's phone. I even put my own phone down. If y'all can go back and check my social media. I wasn't online. So, see? Trying. Michaela is not going to stop. Michaela is too far gone with this little boy. Do you hear me? Michaela had a plan this morning. Her plan was to leave with the boy. So as I was waking her up, the reason why she was giving me a hard time, I guess because this is a plan her and the little boy put together. Now, I don't know if they was going to go to school together, being that they're in the same suspension school, or if they was planning on ditching school together. I don't know what their plan was, but it was a plan. I am so tired. I am taking every avenue I can think of. When I went up to the school yesterday, you know what they told me? I spoke to the one person there that Michaela's the most comfortable talking to. She told me, Jasmine, I have a 12-year-old daughter. If I was in your shoes, I would lose it. But as somebody speaking to your daughter, this is what she told me. Even though I feel like it's not appropriate age, I think that they're meant to be. She says, they really balance each other out. You mean they're balancing? You mean, so if they was balancing each other out and y'all entertaining these little 13-year-old shenanigans, why am I here right now? Balancing each other out? Let me tell you something. Read the report. This is the report I got. Here is the paper that I got from the school. This is how they gave it to me because they blacked out the Big Bad Wolf's information. Let's hope when they gave the Big Bad Wolf her report that my information was blacked out. I highly doubt it. But, you know, she's the Big Bad Wolf. So Jasmine's not allowed to know anything about her. Here is the incident report. And it says, they even blacked out his last name because, you know, Jasmine shouldn't know those things. Student Makayla Canton took snacks from student Jay and gave them to a student that he does not get along with. Jay went to retrieve his snacks and Michaela grabbed him. Jay slammed Michaela's back on the wall. Michaela punched Jay in the face and slammed him on the table. Michaela was on top of Jay, punching him. Jay began to punch Michaela, and staff broke up the fight. That sounds like a nigga I was messing with back when I was about 22 years old. Sounds about toxic to me. You're 13. Y'all are kids. Y'all are babies. What the fuck? What about this sounds okay? Where are you learning this? So, because y'all love to attack me and call me the bad parent, and y'all love to tell me everything Michaela is doing is learned behavior. Oh my God, if you see the slew of emails I got, you're a horrible mom, you're a shitty parent, you're a terrible person, she's learning this bad behavior from you, it's because you're a lesbian, it's because you got multiple baby daddies, it's because you live in a 2-bedroom apartment, you're so shitty, all of this. If it's learned behavior, who is she learning it from? Because bitch, you got one time to raise your voice at me. One time, and I'm going to call 911. Hello? Come get her. She's abusive. I don't play that. I'm not playing with you. Please don't. Throughout the duration that y'all been here, y'all know I'm not tolerating nobody abuse. Are you dumb or are you dumb? First of all, if I think you're yelling if your actions show that you're about to flinch at me, the next call your family will get from you is please hold. Go ahead. You have a collect call from Sing Sing Correctional Facility. You will not play with me like that. So where's she getting it from? Toxic? Yeah, we don't have the typical household, but do you know how hard we work to show Michaela is love? The other day, we didn't want Michaela to feel so attacked. She was actually doing good. Did we reward the behavior? Oh, they said that we had to acknowledge it. So Kaisha, not only me and Kaisha took her lunch up there, but Kaisha took her to it was Starbucks in the morning before school. We do random visits. We congratulate her on doing good. And when Michaela gets this positive affirmation from me, she gets overly excited. She's like, look, mommy, I'm doing this good and I'm doing that good and I'm doing this good and I'm doing that. And I'm like, great job, Michaela. Great job. And then it's just unprompted. Like, it comes from left field. It's just like she wakes up and she says, I want to run away today. Hey, it's like, what happens? And then everybody's telling me she needs to get away from the boy, Jasmine. The boy is what she needs to get away from. I've made the executive decision that if you cannot do me, you're going to have to do your dad. Oh, no, I don't want to go to my dad's house. I'm good to you. You don't want to stay with me. You don't want to go to your father. Where would you like to go? You keep saying you want to go live with this lady. You told the ACS worker that she has a room for you there. Who is this mysterious woman? And miss, if you're watching, can you please come and contact me? So, because if you want to sign a paper, because I will give her to you at this point. If you want her, you can have her. Because I am exhausted, bro. She's draining me. Like, it's every other day, and it's so draining. And one thing I stand on, and I don't care what nobody say, I don't care what you tell me, I'm not making my home, I'm not doing it. I'm not making my home uncomfortable for this little girl. My energy will always be on 10 in my house. My kids will always leave with a smile. I will always love on my children. We always gonna have smiles on our faces. I'm not letting this one little girl spoil it for my whole house. I am not, and I refuse. So anytime y'all see me on Instagram, Lit Vibes, guess what? Me and my other kids, just like last night, I took the devices. I took Faith's laptop because Faith ended up getting in trouble in school. She had a test on her laptop. Makayla stole her laptop the night before while everybody was asleep to talk to the little boy. So when Faith went to school, her laptop was dead. She ended up not being able to do her test. Now you affected my other kids. So I took all the devices last night and I put them up. Me, Alyssa, Karter, y'all see the video soon. We was putting together stuff in the living room. We put together a new table. We trying to get the living room together. We had our jams flowing, dancing, playing, having a great old good time. She came out here, looked at us. She looked like she wanted to join us, rolled the eyes, went back in the room. We kept vibing, kept partying, kept dancing, kept singing, kept clean. You're not killing us. Why would I allow this one little girl to ruin my whole household? If you want to live in misery, you ruin your own ass life. And I'm sorry to tell y'all, I am becoming more and more numb. Baby, it ain't never took me this long to call the police. Usually I'm on the phone with them right away. I waited a while this time. I'm tired. I am tired. And actually, they kind of tired because they ain't get here yet. And when they get here, what's going to happen? Same song, same dance. Let me tell y'all, if y'all want to know anything about a runaway, just ask me at this point. And guess what? I said it. ACS, they're not here to help you. They're not. They're not your friend. They don't want to help you. They don't care, honey. They don't care. You know what that lady keep telling me? This is your child, you deal. Period. But I bet you if I knocked upside her head and she was bleeding, leaking, they'd be ready to remove all these kids from my house. They don't care. And they probably wouldn't. They'd probably put me in anger management classes and tell me to get it together. They don't care. The police, they don't care. You know when somebody will care? When there's a dead body that shows up. You know when Michaela gonna care? When she gets herself into a situation she cannot get out of. That's when she gonna care. That's when she gonna care. When something is itching and burning, that's when she gonna care. When the world shows her that it don't love her, and your mama's the only one who did, but let's pray to God. And y'all know, I know this is horrible what I'm about to say, but let's pray to God I'll be there to care. Will I love you? I will love you forever. You're making me numb, bro, because I'm human. So my give a fuck is about here right now. It was up here, but it's about here. I cannot fight for anybody who don't want to fight for themselves. This is now your second suspension on your record. And if everybody want to call me a horrible mother, what about my other kids? I got straight A students up in here. I was trying to record yesterday when I was at their school to do their parent teacher night. Perfect grades, perfect kids, respectful, loving. All kids is kids. They probably curse behind my back. Bitch, they curse in my face. They be letting it out, it be slipping. Every kid got the little sass back. Every kid gonna push your buttons. But if I'm such a horrible mom, why ain't all my children? They should all be shitty. And I still stand on Michaela has a wonderful heart. The little girl is such a baby. She crawls up next to me. Every little thing, mommy, mommy, mommy. She needs my help for every... I clean Michaela ears in the morning. I wash her face before school. I apply lip gloss to her lips. I grease her face every day. I make sure my baby got panties, bras. I make sure they're clean. I make sure she has pads. I smell under her underarms before she leaves. I smell her breath before she leaves. This is a baby. A baby. Why you want to be so grown over a little boy? I don't understand. This pissy box is... This is someone else's child, Jasmine. Father God, let's make it through this weekend. Friend, I don't know what you're facing or what you're going through right now, but I promise you it will get better. I don't know where your heart is at when you're watching this video. I don't know if you're at work. I don't know if you're at home. I don't know if you're in a car on a break. I don't know if you're overwhelmed. I don't know how you're feeling. But I promise you, just let it be a moment. Let it be a moment and continue. And I'm not talking to talk because it sounds good. I promise to always live through what I tell you. The next vlog you see will be me with my children, whether Michaela is there or not. When these police come knock on this door and I make this report, whether they find her or they do not, whether this mom allows her to come, I don't know. Some detectives go in and grab her up. Some of them just say, hey, the mother didn't open the door. She's there. She's there. We will have a blast this weekend. We have something planned tomorrow for the kids, which is Saturday. Sunday is my baby birthday. She turned 12 years old. She's so tiny, right? She don't look like a 12 years old. That's my little Faithy. My baby gonna be 12. She's gonna have a blast. This weekend will be loads of fun, smiles, and giggles. And whether Michaela wants to participate or if she's here to participate and smile and feel the love, she can always receive it from us. And if she doesn't, I'm okay with that too. It won't stop this show. But I will tell you, friend, no matter what you're going through, life has to continue. So I want you to get up. We let it out. We had our moment. Look at me, bitch. I got on a halter top, stomach spilling over my pants, so low to the floor. This ain't even an outfit. Where am I even going with this? I'm morbidly obese. How am I going outside? It's about 20 degrees outside and raining. You think this is a fit? But it's okay. Because we're going to get through the day and we're going to smile. We're going to be okay because guess what? We still got to pay our bills. We still got to pay our rent. We still got to go to work. We still got to deal with that nigga. Well, you ain't got to, but we talk about that later. We'll get through this. I see y'all tomorrow, family. Maybe not tomorrow. Probably see you Sunday, but you get it.